Hi everybody, it's Emily with emilymaschkastudio. Today I want to paint this beautiful cloud. I'm on a mission to figure out how to paint these beautiful, super bright, sun-soaked clouds. I think they're so gorgeous. So today I'm going to try. We'll see what happens. So the first thing I'm going to do, I went ahead and taped my paper down on a clipboard just so I can move it around. I also cut my paper to a square size since my picture is a square. That way I can kind of get a better feel for scale. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the cloud first. I'm using a bigger brush, size 8, a round one. I'm going to start off with a pretty watery blue. As you can see, this is a bright blue. I'm going to water it down quite a bit because I'm going to kind of sketch out the clouds. And I'm not going for necessarily exactly what this picture looks like, but it's an inspiration. So you can see it's pretty watery, and then I'm just going to kind of dab it and work around. Add more water rather than paint. Add a little more paint. And you just kind of do little squiggle squaggles everywhere. I don't know how else to describe them. Cloud-shaped squiggles? I don't know. Adding just a tiny bit more paint, just keeping it really light because we'll come back in and add a little bit of darkness as we go. So I'm going to do my cloud first, and then I'm going to do my sky next after I kind of get the cloud to somewhat of a place that I'm happy with. And then at the end, we're going to add a little bit of white, a little bleed-proof white, to attempt to get that really bright, heavenly cloud look. Oh look, I made a tiny heart. Not even on purpose. Oh, that's so cute. Heart cloud. So I'm gonna add just a little bit of purple, I think, after looking at this. My family's being all loud up in here. Shoo. Shush it. Am I even recording? Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna add just a little bit of purple. Again, quite a bit of water on there. Yeah, I like this. This acts as a nice shadow. And you just keep going. You're kind of building up. I'm going to take some water, kind of do a little more blending. I almost even like the purple better. Dare I say better? Aww. What's nice about this is it doesn't take a huge long time. It's a pretty fast little paint and you can have something pretty cute at the end. And what's really nice is if you don't like it, it didn't take you that much time in the first place, so it's really easy to start over. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and stop there. I'm gonna add my sky in. I'm gonna go with a little bit more vibrant tone here of the blue. And my picture has blue at the bottom, blue at the top, and then like a real cloudy blue in between. So I'm gonna try for that too. So just kind of follow the shape of the clouds. Use more water to lighten your sky and bring it down the page. So I'm going to do kind of a lighter blue here to make it look like there's kind of white clouds coming through. It's so nice to have a reference picture because I probably would have never thought to make these stripes like on the top and the bottom. I think it looks so lovely in the picture. Oh, I'm really gonna try and emulate that. I like that little blue along the edge. See if I can add a little more of that. I'm gonna add more gray, well, purple, rain in the clouds, thunder, lightning. I'm kind of using the flat side of my brush to kind of blend and work these colors around. Also, sorry, I had that in my mouth. You can also use a paper towel to kind of make it more cotton candy like. I think I'm gonna have to come to a stopping point. I gotta take my kiddo to soccer. So I will be back to add the white in and we'll see what we think. I'm gonna try and get that white popping. It be popping, yo. Oh, and I have thunder rolling in the background for this thunder cloud. How sweet. Okay, so I gotta call it quits. I will be back to finish this off. See you soon. Hey guys, I'm back. It is now nighttime and I am going to finish up this cloud painting. So I'm gonna go ahead and add actually a little bit more intense color, mostly on the bottom, maybe a little on the top as well, because my picture does have pretty intense blue down at the bottom and I really like it. So I wanna copy it. All right, I'm gonna leave it at that because I'm worried if I keep messing with it that it's gonna, sorry, I'm like trying to scoop my chair up and it's stuck on the carpet. So, okay, I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm worried if I mess with it too much, I'm gonna regret it. All right, now the white part. Drum roll, please. Actually, I might use a smaller brush. Yeah, I'm gonna try a size 6 brush, 6 round, and see how I like that. So I'm gonna take my bleed proof white, Dr. P.H. Martin's bleed proof white. It's not really watercolor, it's opaque, but a lot of people use it in conjunction with watercolor because there's really not a white watercolor out there. But some people think it's like, I don't know, like sacrilegious or something, but I don't. So I'm just kind of reconstituting it here with some water. And even though it's opaque, it still is a little bit on the thinner side. I'm gonna start with it just at the edge basically and see if that does it, because I already have some light tones in there, or if I need to actually make it a little bit thicker. And if it's not opaque enough, you can come back in and add extra layers. Okay, I think that's it. I think I'm gonna stop while I'm ahead. Now it's time for my favorite part. Okay, one of my favorite parts. Release the hounds. When you are pulling this tape off, mind you, I do not recommend masking tape I don't even really recommend painter's tape, even though I may have to switch here for a bit because I'm out of this kind of tape, which is drafting tape. Drafting tape is the best for this, but still, even when you do this, be sure to pull fairly slowly and away from the painting. You don't want to go towards the painting because if tear happens, it's going to rip towards your painting and it'll be so sad. And when you take this tape off, I just feel like my painting improved like 1,000%. So I really look forward to this part. Plus it's just really gratifying to see that crisp line. So there she is. Yeah, I think that turned out like a cloud. It's not nearly as bright as I'd hoped for in that one area, but this is a project that I am taking on and I'm going to figure this out, and I plan on videotaping my kind of journey through this. I hope you like it. Here's the original. Hopefully I don't get a wicked glare. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you tried this out. That would be super cool. And if you have yet to subscribe, please consider doing so. And please hit the little bell. That way you'll be notified of all my future videos. I would love to see you guys again. Take care, and we'll see you next time. Bye.